Good morning, students. Myself Anurag Singh. Today, I will teach you integration, in which I was explained the topic integration by partial fraction in the last three videos. And today, I am going to explain NCERT questions, which is based upon the partial fraction as well as substitution. Clear? Integration by partial fraction. By partial fraction having by substitution. Right now? Partial fraction by substitution. Question number 17 of your NCERT textbook, that is equal to cos x. Question number 17. Integral of cos x divided by 1 minus sin x and 2 minus sin x. 1 minus sin x and 2 minus sin x dx. Is that clear? Look here, beta. How can you understand that this is the partial fraction? Because it contains two factor. Second thing, अब contain two factor हो गया तो definite सी बात है कि it will be by partial fraction. But अब उसका भी part आ गया, उसमें क्या substitution आ गया. तो ये देखो बेटा, partial fraction is applicable only in polynomials. That means अगर फैक्टर x का होगा, पॉलिनोमियल कैटेगरी का होगा तो, बट ये तो फैक्टर्स क्या है, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक कैटेगरी के हैं, राइट ना, दे बिलोंग्स टू ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस. तो हम इसको चेंज करेंगे और चेंज करने पे क्या बनेगा, कैसे, पुट sin x is equal to t. yes or no? if sin x is equal to t, सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लिया तो इसका क्या फाइंड करेंगे, डेरिवेटिव. दैट मीन्स cos x is equal to dt upon dx. Therefore, dx is equal to dt upon cos x. Therefore, I is equal to integral of cos x divided by 1 minus t into 2 minus t into next dx na, that will be replaced by dt upon cos x, where cos x and cos x are cancelled with each other. Therefore, I is equal to integral of 1 upon 1 minus t and 2 minus t dt. This is the polynomial factor. Polynomial factor हो गया ना, algebraic factor. अब अगर ये algebraic factor है, then we can find its partial fraction. We can find its partial fraction by which method? Look, 1 upon 1 minus t into 2 minus t is equal to capital A upon 1 minus t plus capital B upon 2 minus t. Yes or no? How many factors are there? Two factors, and both the factors are in linear form. Therefore, by using linear formation, that means 1 upon 1 minus t into 2 minus t is equal to, LCM लेंगे बेटा, 1 minus t into 2 minus t, that means A 2 minus t plus B 1 minus t. That will be cancelled with each other. Therefore, 1 is equal to capital A 2 minus t plus capital B 1 minus t. Now, put first factor is 1 minus t is equal to 0. That means t is equal to 1. So, first factor क्या आया? Put t is equal to 1. Therefore, 1 is equal to A 2 minus 1 plus b 1 minus 1, that will be 0. Therefore 1 is equal to capital A into 1. Therefore A is equal to 1. Finished? You will get the value of A. Now second factor is 2 minus t. 2 minus t is equal to 0. Therefore t is equal to 2. Then put t is equal to 2. Therefore that can be written as what? 1 is equal to capital A 2 minus 2 plus capital B. Again 1 minus t means 1 minus 2. This will be 0. Therefore A is equal to B of minus 1. That means B is equal to minus 1. After getting the values of A and B, substitute these values in the partial fraction. That means 1 upon 1 minus t into 2 minus t is equal to capital A. What is the value of capital A? 1 upon 1 minus t. Then capital B. Capital B is minus 1, na? So minus 1 upon 2 minus t. Therefore, integral of 1 upon 1 minus t into 2 minus t dt is equal to integral of 1 upon 1 minus t dt minus integral of 1 upon 2 minus t dt. Now you can write it I is equal to log of 1 minus t. Here using the formula of 1 upon linear. 1 upon linear is log linear, so 1 log of 1 minus t divided by coefficient of t. t का coefficient कितना है बेटा? -1. Again minus. Here log of 2 minus t divided by -1 plus c. That means I is equal to minus log 1 minus t minus plus log 2 minus t plus c. Therefore I can be written as, there are two logs, log 1 and log 2. Right? Two logs, no? Therefore we can change it in single log. 2 log can be changed in single log. Then that can be written as log positive term numerator में and the negative term is in denominator. That means 2 minus t divided by 1 minus t and then plus c. Now resubstitute value of t. Therefore I is equal to log, look here, 2 minus t. What is t? Sin x. That means log 2 minus sin x upon 1 minus sin x and then plus c. That is your answer. Is that clear? I will explain again it. सबसे पहला स्टेप बेटा, how can you understand that the given sum belongs to the partial fraction? Because the denominator can be factorized. Denominator is in factor form, therefore we can understand this can be solved with the help of linear partial fraction. Now second step, how can you understand that we can use partial fraction by using substitution? Because in the denominator there are no polynomial. If there is no polynomial, then first of all you have to change in polynomial. Therefore put किया मैंने sin x is equal to t and जिसको substitute कर put करते हैं, we will find its derivative. Therefore sin x का derivative कितना है? Cos x is equal to dx upon dt and therefore dx upon dt is equal to that part, right? Now substitute the values of sin x and dx upon dt. We will get 1 upon 1 minus t and 2 minus t. In which 1 upon 1 minus t and 2 minus t, they are polynomial factors. They are polynomial factors. Otherwise you can say that they are algebraic factors. तो algebraic factors हो गया बेटा, तो polynomial उसका partial fraction apply कर दिया. Partial fraction मैंने आपको इतनी बार बताया है कि you are sufficient to solve them. और उसके बाद उसको सिंप्लीफाई करके a और b की वैल्यू निकाल के सॉल्व कर दिया, राइट ना? कोई प्रॉब्लम, एनी डाउट? चलो वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट सम इज व्हाट? इंटीग्रल ऑफ now we are going to take question number 19. What is given in question number 19? Right now, important sum. We can write 2x upon x square plus 1 and x square plus 3. Integral of 2x upon x square plus 1 and x square plus 3 dx. Look, या तो सारे के सारे x क्या होने चाहिए थे? सेम डिग्री. Here degree is 2, but here degree is 1. फैक्टर पॉलिनोमियल के जैसा दिख रहा है, सही है, पॉलिनोमियल है भी, बट क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल है, राइट ना? तो क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल को तो हम डायरेक्ट कर सकते थे, बट एक छोटा सा स्टेप है बेटा. अगर मैं एक्स स्क्वायर को टी मान लूं तो 2x खत्म हो जाएगा, इसलिए मैंने क्या कर दिया बेटा, पुट एक्स स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू टी. Therefore, derivative of x square is what? 2x is equal to dt upon dx. Therefore, dx is equal to dt upon 2x. Therefore, I is equal to integral of, look here, 2x upon t plus 1 and t plus 3 into dx, that can be replaced by dt upon 2x. This will be cancelled. That means I is equal to integral of 1 upon t plus 1 into t plus 3 dt. Therefore, look here, linear भी है और partial भी है, तो partial apply कर देंगे. 1 upon t plus 1 into t plus 3 is equal to capital A upon t plus 1 plus capital B upon t plus 3. Therefore, 1 upon t plus 1 into t plus 3 is equal to t plus 1 into t plus 3. Capital A t plus 3 plus capital B t plus 1. This will be cancelled. Therefore, 1 is equal to capital A t plus 3 plus capital B t plus 1. Is that clear? Yes or no? Now put what? First factor is t plus 1 na? Then put t is equal to minus 1. Then 1 is equal to capital A. Minus 1 plus 3 plus capital B minus 1 plus 1. This will be 0. Therefore, 1 is equal to A into 2. A is equal to 1 by 2. This is your value of A. Now, second factor is t plus 3. Then put t is equal to minus 3. Therefore, 1 is equal to, यहीं पर substitute करेंगे, 1 is equal to capital A minus 3 plus 3 plus capital B minus 3 plus 1. This will be 0. Therefore, 1 is equal to B into minus 2. That means B is equal to minus 1 upon 2. After getting the values of A and B, substitute in partial fraction. क्या आएगा बेटा? Therefore, 1 upon t plus 1 t plus 3 is equal to capital A. That is 1 by 2. Divide by t plus 1 plus capital B minus 1 by 2. Divide by t plus 3. Therefore, integral of 1 upon t plus 1 into t plus 3 dt is equal to 1 by 2 is the constant number. Take it outside. That means 1 upon t plus 1 dt. Minus again 1 by 2 is the constant, therefore 1 upon t plus 3 dt. Right now, that means I is equal to half into log of t plus 1 minus half into log of t plus 3। बेटा यहाँ पे देखो मैंने अपॉन 1 नहीं किया, t का कोएफिशिएंट डिवाइड नहीं किया, बिकॉज कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ t इज 1, एग्जैक्ट 1 ना। अगर मैं एग्जैक्ट 1 लिख भी देता तो वैल्यू पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता, इसलिए यहाँ पे हमने ये वैल्यू को डिवाइड नहीं किया, डायरेक्ट लिख दिया। क्लियर ना? नाउ वी कैन कन्वर्ट इट इन सिंगल लॉग। How many log? Single log. That means I is equal to log of t plus 1 power 1 by 2 minus log of t plus 3 power 1 by 2. If we will convert it in single log, then that can be written as log of t plus 1 power 1 by 2 divided by t plus 3 again power 1 by 2 plus c. That means I is equal to log of power 1 by 2, that means log of root t plus 1 divided by t plus 3 and plus c. Any doubt? हाँ या ना? Now resubstitute value of t. Therefore I is equal to log ब्रैकेट में रूट t. What is the value of t? x square ना? That means x square plus 1 divided by x square plus 3 and plus c. That's your answer. Okay? This is the very important and the easiest part of your integration. Now, this part is completed and we will meet again in the next video with the integration of new type, which is known as integration by part. This is known as integration by part. Okay? तब तक के लिए बाय बाय। लाइक करो बेटा, कमेंट करो, शेयर करो, चैनल्स को सब्सक्राइब करो। ओके, बाय बाय, थैंक यू।